Every single year, we cover the basic positioning for goaltenders in the NHL series, specifically human goalies in ESHL. These tips are directed at goalies wanting to play 3s and 6s, but not necessarily goalies playing Be a Pro or the AI, because that's a completely different experience. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, follow us at ESHL Goalie on Instagram. We post there every single day. We post pad setups and save clips and some other fun stuff. So make sure you check us out. And also visit our website, goalieguildgaming.com. For those of you who don't know, I've partnered with the Goalie Guild. Justin Goldman and him and I have put together this group called G3, where we do lots of fun stuff like make content for goalies. We offer prizes and have little competitions within the goalie community for things like the best saves, the best pad setups, and best performers in all the esports competitions. All right, so like every other year, having your feet set gives you the best chance to save the puck. Now that's assuming your angles are properly covered. All right, and this is the same in real life and in game. Constantly moving around makes it way more difficult to make a clean save. You want to make sure your feet set if possible. It's not always going to be possible, and sometimes skaters are going to skate around you and you're going to have to move into the save. Remember guys, the simpler the better. The further away the puck is from your goalie, the less you have to move to be square. The closer it is, the more you have to move to be square. This year, you can be sniped easier. Shot power got a boost, shot accuracy got a boost, and it's a little more difficult for goalies to save these shots. This doesn't mean you have to play extremely far out of your net. It means the closer your center line is to the puck, that means your head in the middle of your chest, the better chance you have to make the save. Every year, goalies try to play super aggressive, like we're in the ancient era of hockey, where goalies played outside of their crease, up in the hash marks, and there were no passing plays, and people only took shots from the blue line. Even in real life, guys, goalies play a more conservative style, and that's due to the amount of passing plays and more skill plays that they're facing. This is no different in game. It does not benefit you at all to play too far outside your crease unless you absolutely have to, but those situations are very rare. Okay, let's get into the basic guideline of our positioning. Remember, this is a guideline. Your positioning is always going to be based on the puck, open passing lanes, open players, and the type of shot you're facing. This is just to give you a solid foundation that will allow you to read plays while covering your basic angles. So a good place to start is once the puck leaves your zone or there's a face-off, you want to reset your goalie to the exact same spot every time. I recommend either having your back on the crossbar in the middle of the net or being dead center in the middle of your crease. You'll always want to know where your goalie is, and it allows you to go through this type of process when the puck enters the zone. You'll always know where you start from, so you have a good feel for your movement and how far out of your net you are without looking at your goalie. But you have to start in the same spot every single time. When the puck is at the point, you want to be slightly above middle depth in your crease. You won't get sniped from this far out as you have plenty of time to react. All right, remember to keep the puck close to your center line. You don't have to move in a 1-to-1 ratio with the puck, but you do have to shade left and right depending on what side of the ice the puck is on. Just a little bit of a note, this year's screen effect has been increased for human goalies. So if there's traffic in front, your goalies will have less time to react. If you notice you're screened and a player is loading up for a shot, it's a good idea to gain more depth and get closer to the shot so it has a chance to hit your body if you don't move in time. This goes for deflections as well. The closer you are to the deflection, the less space the puck has to change directions. So if you see a guy in front of you screening you and you see a D-man loading up for a point shot, it benefits you to move up in your crease, get closer to that deflection, and drop the butterfly. When the puck is at the half boards, you want to nudge your goalie near the post so you don't get sniped from the half boards. That's an embarrassing spot to get scored on from. But this is a prime area where one-timer passes will come from. You need to be able to see where the open opponents are. If there is no one open, you can be a little more square and a little bit, like a tiny bit further out of your net towards the puck. If there are open opponents around the slot, you want to be a little bit deeper so you have more time to react and square up to that one-timer. When the puck goes into the corner, you want to overlap your skate over the post just slightly. Post hugging when the puck's in the corner is kind of useless because you should be able to react in time to get yourself in front of the shot from here. Post hugging is really slow when you're coming on and off of it, so I don't recommend it unless you absolutely know they're going to shoot short side on you. The only time this positioning changes is if there's an open man in the slot. If there's no shot available from the corner, but there's an open person in the slot or near the circles, you can lose depth and just tuck your skate inside the post, and you'll have way more time to move in front of the one-timer. Now, when the puck goes behind the net and it's in the trapezoid, typically, in previous years, I'd suggest you drop the butterfly to ensure you can save wraparounds and short side attempts. However, getting on and off the post in butterfly and moving post to post is way slower than the skater can skate. They're skating a lot faster than we can move. So a lot of the time I actually stand up when the puck goes behind the net. Now this is for intermediate to advanced players. Beginners, you may want to try dropping the butterfly when the puck goes behind the net so you can get a feel for butterfly movement and saving wraparounds in general. Now intermediate and advanced players, you can actually stand up because you'll have time to drop the butterfly on short side attempts and on wraparounds. It gives you more control, and it allows you to move back short side if there's that koozie play from behind the net where they go behind the net for a wrap but pass it back short side. You have plenty of time to save that. Or if they do wrap it, you can take a step to the right and butterfly slide into your post and still save the wraparound. This year, butterfly movement actually got an update, so it's a little more responsive and you have better control down there. So it is more beneficial if you get caught down there to stay down there. You can nudge yourself around in there. You can make little tiny movements in butterfly. It's amazing. And you can also get yourself right up against the post without actually using hug post. And it's a lot easier to move on and off of it that way. This could be a game changer for positioning. I'm not sure how it will play at the highest level yet, but just be wary that the shooters might still find a hole because you're not completely sealing off the post. For beginners, just a note, you get into trouble when you drop into butterfly too early because you lose control of your movements. Butterfly movements are more aggressive typically. Even with the finer control, it's a lot harder to position yourself and track the puck down here. So your best bet is to get back on your feet as soon as possible if you drop down there. Positioning for the slot. You need to be square this year. You can't sit deep and in the middle of the net, or if they shoot, you're going to get sniped. At least if they know how to shoot, they're going to snipe you. Once you know a shooter is going to let it rip, attack the shot. But make sure you have your angles covered or you'll still get sniped. So if the puck is slightly off to my right and I move straight up, the puck is going to go in. But if I'm square to the puck and I move up towards the puck, then I'm probably going to get a block or a glove on it. Now, with that being said, if the puck's in the slot and there's an open player out wide, you need to make a decision. Will they shoot? Will they pass? If they pass and you're too far out of your net, you're going to get scored on via the one-timer. And at a certain level, you're going to be expected to make some of those saves. Now, if they shoot and you're too deep, you risk getting sniped. This is a decision you're going to have to learn to make on your own based on the competition you face. If you notice people like to pass in this situation more, then you can cheat back a little bit. If you notice the team you're facing likes to shoot, then you can move up. You're going to get into trouble when you face a good player who likes to mix it up, though. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. There'll be plenty more content to consume this year, so stay tuned to our website, Instagram, and YouTube for more goalie tips and more content. We'll see you next time.